today's review is all about the Ego AIO from Joyetech. So a huge thanks to Joyetech for sending this my way for review. So the AIO stands for all in one, and that is because our tank and our battery are all together. So this is the AIO right here. Got my own drip tip on it, and we're gonna be giving this guy our full attention today. Gotta tell you, warning, gush fest, I flippin' love this little guy. So having said all that, let's go straight to the close-ups. All right, here we are with the AIO, or the AIO. This is the black and white one. As you can see, they also sent over a silver and black one. This is one that I've been using with my own crazy drip tip. Wachofo actually sent that to me, and I thought that it looked cool on this guy. Kind of fun. So this is a 19mm diameter device. We've got a 2mm tank, and the tank and the battery are one piece. Okay, you can't take them apart for cleaning or anything like that. The battery here is a 1500 milliamp hour battery, and this guy is using the Cubus coil heads. These are the 0.6 ohm coil heads, and it does come with 2 of these. In the box that looks like this, you're also going to get a couple of other things. We've got a quick start guide. Okay, the complete guide is available on the Joyetech website. A warranty card. This is kind of like a fill warning here. So on these mods right here, you're going to only want to fill your tank up to this line right here. So right across there, draw an imaginary line, and that is your fill line on these guys. We have a charging cable, and it also comes with one of these kind of clear plasticky drip tips as well. We have our airflow adjustment here at the top. It goes from a tight-ish mouth to lung to a slightly looser mouth to lung. Okay, and they say that the most open position is here, and then you can move it to either side to close it off. You also have a very interesting drip tip here. My guess is that's to prevent spit back. Okay, how it's kind of closed off there in a spiral. My guess is that's for spit back. This one's fine. I've just been using my own. To fill it, now this is kind of cool, although we do have a huge-ish gap to fill it. Now this is child-proof-ish. You're gonna push it down and untwist to refill your tank. All right, and you're gonna screw on your coil head right there. Make sure to prime your new coil heads right down the middle there with a couple of drops of e-liquid, and you're just gonna fill straight down the middle there. Okay, and once again, that is your fill line. And once it's all filled up, you just screw this guy on. And to get it tight, you just push down and tighten it. One of my favorite things about the AIO is that it has this really fun light in here. I know it's kind of gimmicky maybe, but it's really fun. Now on camera it looks like it's flickering. In real life that's actually a nice solid light. So it'll turn on while you're vaping it, and then it'll turn back on to kind of give you an indication of your battery life, and you can actually choose what color you want your little light to be. So to choose your color, and this also will turn the device off, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That turns it off. Now to change your color, you're just going to hold down your button. It's going to cycle through. So that's the blue and the green and kind of like this tealy turquoisey color, red, purple, and then this is supposed to be a yellow, and then that's supposed to be a white. So you can choose whichever color you want. I think I'll go with green. So we'll just kind of let it time out, and it'll go to green, and then we turn it back on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And our light is green again. We've got our charge port right there. No big deal. Easy, easy, easy. All right, guys, those are my thoughts about the AIO from Joyetech. Why don't we take this guy up top and see how she vapes. All right, before we talk about some pros and cons, I think we need to have a little vape pairing. Vape pairing time. What are we pairing today? Well, I've got the same pairing from the other day. I've got some Strongbow cider here, some English dry style cider. I freaking love Strongbow, it's yummy. Got it here over some ice. And we're gonna pair that today with Fiona. Fiona is my favorite e-liquid from Cooley's, and yeah, this is a giant bottle. Shout out to Cooley's for hooking it up with a big bottle of Fiona. Fiona is a Fuji apple flavor. It is by far the best, just straight up plain apple I've ever tried. So I thought it would be fun. Apple cider, you know, apple e-liquid. Let's go. And with some Strongbow. Is it an apple party? Yep, the Strongbow is kind of bringing down the sweetness of the Fiona. Yeah, it's an apple party. Very nice. So I found the AIO online at vapenw.com for $16.99. $16.99. That is an insanely good price. Yep. So before we get into the Gush Fest, let's talk about a few things that I don't like. It is going to be a little bit difficult to clean because this is an all-in-one, and you definitely, when you're like cleaning it and running water through it, definitely don't get water down your charge port right there. That would probably be a very bad thing. So just be really careful when you're cleaning it out. Now this tank section here is made out of glass, so if you drop it or something, or maybe like get it on a corner and it breaks, then the whole thing is completely useless. So keep that in mind. If you're a really dropsy person, maybe put like a vape band or like some rubber band around this section just to be safe. Now it is very cool that it's like child proof, or at least child resistance, the top cap, and then that's how you also control your AFC. However, you do have that gap though there at the top, so if you don't like gaps, that might annoy you. It doesn't really bother me that much, but I thought I should mention it. Okay, let's get into some things that I like, and there's a lot. I'm gonna carb it, and we're gonna try and long hit it just for fun. Let's just see what happens. Dang! Yeah, all right. So, one of my favorite things about this guy is the freaking price. $17? Ha! That's so cheap. 17 bucks? Absolutely. It's a no-brainer at that price. The vape I'm getting on this is really, really, really good. It's a high quality vape. If you're a fan of the Cubus, this is using the same coil heads in here. It's a really solid vape. I'm getting excellent flavor from this. The coil head took like 2 seconds to break in, like a couple drags and like full flavor right away. It looks super cool. It's like small and stealthy. It looks cool. You can throw on your own fun drip tip on there if you want to. I love the light on it. I know that's like a dorky thing to like, but the little light in there is just so cool. It's so fun. I don't know. It makes me want to vape it. And overall, it's just really, really simple, something really nice and easy for the newer vapor or someone who's looking to get off cigarettes. I just think it's fantastic. So absolutely, I would highly recommend this. And I know all of you are gonna ask me this or the Endura, the T18 or the T20 from Innikin. This guy just beats him by a mile. I have to say that. I love Innikin, and I think that the T18 is still an awesome product. I've given a couple away to some smoker friends of mine, but this one, the flavor is better. I prefer the form factor. The mouthpiece doesn't get as hot because the coil heads aren't quite as high, quite as close to your mouth. I think the flavor is better on this guy too. I'm sorry for the Gush Fest. I just highly recommend it, and I wish that this was out when I quit smoking. It's just fantastic. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at RubyRuVapes. You can also find me on Facebook. And please join CASA.org, the vapingmilitia.org, and also be sure to check out notblowingsmoke.org. Follow their calls to action and fight for your vaping rights. Vape if you am, guys. Cheers.